is nothing more invigorating and healing than dancing in the rain. Now, I've told people before that when I was paralyzed, one of the first things I did after I could walk again was dance in the rain. And you know what somebody said to me? You first. They didn't believe me. Well, I woke up this morning to downpouring rain. It subsided a little bit by the time I got my clothes on, but I ran right out here to show you. It's healing, invigorating, and if you don't feel that spark in life and you're having trouble feeling alive, this is how I do it. Just get out there. Be different. Be what everybody else is missing out on. I had a friend that was very poor, and she was raising a young child, and they didn't even have money for water. She used to take him out in the rain with a bar of soap and bathe him because that's all she could do to keep him clean. True story. She lived in Alabama. People underestimate the power of nature, the power of rain, the sense of being one. You know, I uploaded a video once on snow, and I was talking about how elderly people were having trouble getting to the store because the sidewalks weren't cleaned. Walmart halted deliveries. People weren't able to get groceries. And somebody said to me that I'm just a privileged person living a privileged life, and I need to be thankful for what I have instead of complaining. That person obviously has no clue who I am, but I bet you they would not get out in the rain. So try it. If you're feeling like life has no purpose, life has no meaning, just imagine you wake up one day and you can't even move your legs because you're paralyzed, and you're stuck that way for 8 days in a hospital, and when you get home, you can't walk, you can't drive, you have static in your eyes, you can't see, you have chronic pain in your head from migraines, and for a whole entire year, your life is about getting to doctor appointments, learning how to walk again, painful physical therapy. Just imagine that, and imagine the world you live in right now. Do you have the ability to do things on your own without other people caring for you, or without having to go through painful occupational therapy, physical therapy, and doctor appointments every single day? That's what I'm talking about. Because we get in these slumps. We get in these slumps and we feel down. We feel like life is not worth living anymore. What's the point of life? What's the sense of happiness? What's the purpose of myself? What's the purpose of this? We get into those moods and slumps. I see it every day. I see it every day across YouTube. People are focused on the latest and greatest, but they don't focus on simplicity. They don't focus on what's here available for us that's free. So I thought I would jump out of bed this morning and do an unscripted video, because normally I don't read from a script. But this one, I didn't even think out first. I just ran outside because that is how much the rain is refreshing. You know, it's funny because we're taught our whole life, don't go out in the rain, come in from the rain, use an umbrella, don't let your head get wet. Oh, goodness gracious, if you go out in that rain, you're going to catch pneumonia. I heard that my entire life. But yet when I was paralyzed, for the first time, I lived. I felt free. I ran through that rainstorm with no umbrella, with no hat. My legs worked. I danced while neighbors watched out their back windows in horror, thinking I was having a mental break. I wasn't having a mental break. I was feeling clarity. It's raining a little harder now and it feels so good. It's not cold, it's cool. It's been so hot here. That's another thing. We often complain about how hot it is and oh my goodness, it's sweltering. Me too. But you know what? This feels good. This feels so good. It's refreshing, it's cool. And it's also exposure for your senses, especially if you are more housebound now since, 2020, 2021. It just gives you that little lift that you might be missing out on because, to be honest, everybody's feeling it in the world. Everybody's feeling a little darker these days, a little bit more down. Even people that say they're truly like, oh, I'm happy and, exhibit happiness like all day, sometimes they feel down too. That's their only way to cope. That's the only way they can express themselves even when it's not true. What they're feeling inside doesn't match their energy on the outside. Because while they say they're happy, they're really not. Those are the people we need to help and watch out for the most. Because those are the people that are actually really suffering inside, and that's their anxiety coming out and showing itself as a mask. This is raw. This is happiness. I always say that, when I go to the gym, people are afraid to go to the gym. I say start slow. If you're afraid to go in, if you're afraid of being judged or whatever, start slow. Drive there, walk there. Just look at the doorway. Observe. Look at the parking lot. Look at the people. Look at the building. Take a few days and just keep doing that. Just go back and look. Do I really want to go in there? Get your nerve up. And then someday, maybe a week in, you go back. You walk up to that door. Don't go in, but just walk up to it. Then look inside. Then walk on by. That's exposure to your fear of going to the gym. And eventually you will go in. Because even though I've been going to the gym for many, many, many years, I still have that fear some days. I roll up to the gym and I can't go in. I have to sit in my car for a few minutes and I play some music so I can calm myself before going in there. We all don't just naturally have, great days where we're happy 100% of the time, where we have no fear in the world, where we have no care in the world. It's quite the opposite of that in real life. We have fears, we have worries. And this, just coming out in the rain, as it is as contradictory as what we were taught. Might catch cold, might get pneumonia. It's invigorating. Now, do I do this every day? No, I don't. But I do it. And then when somebody challenged me and said, you first, hey. Rain is so refreshing and beautiful. The feeling of it on your skin. Is there pollution in rain? There's pollution everywhere. It's in our air. It's in our food. I can't be afraid of the rain, And that's the point here. If you're struggling, if you're feeling like there's no purpose in life anymore, and you're having a bad day, and you're feeling down, Do something out of your comfort zone. Do something intentional. Do something that you feel you would be judged for, people would make fun of you for, people would call you crazy for. Because that's how we get motivated. That's how we get to a happier place, by doing something different. Be the difference. It's okay to be in the rain. I hope you have a great day today.